Hello. Growing up with the name Jose Olivares in Reno, Nevada, I was always asked if I was Mexican. Now, although I am not Mexican, I ended up marrying one. So for the past 13 years, I have learned a lot about their culture and their lifestyle. I've also gained a lot of empathy towards these group of people and understand the hardship that they endure. I also believe that these group of people have improved our country through the ability to work very hard and enrich our culture. So the proposal of having a wall along our southern border raises serious questions about America's moral standing. What I'm going to cover today is why building a wall along our southern border is not the right approach in curbing illegal immigration. Now, some Americans don't care that building a wall would diminish the relationship that America has with Mexico, even though they are our top partner and ally. Now, for example, according to CBS News, the U.S. imports over $300 billion worth of products from Mexico. So why jeopardize that? So, if the idea of diminishing the relationship that Mexico has with the U.S. doesn't bother me, maybe the next couple of things that I cover will. What I will cover next is why the wall is not needed and how the current administration is not helping with the situation. The amount of illegal immigrants who travel through the southern border has been on decline over the last decade. Actually, the previous President Barack Obama deported the most illegal immigrants in presidential history, yet he did not diminish the relationship that the U.S. has with Mexico. Now, many analysts that research illegal immigration also state that the illegal immigrants are no longer making the dangerous trek across the desert to cross the border. Illegal immigrants are now coming here legally with visas and simply just overstaying their visit. Also, according to Pew Research, between 2015 and 2016, there were over 20% more Cubans who illegally migrated to the U.S. than Mexicans. Now, proponents of the wall say that when the wall is built, it's going to be built 6 to 8 feet deep, so to prevent tunneling, which isn't the case because most tunnels that have been found have been 12 to 25 feet deep. Now, the number of tunnels unearthed at the U.S.-Mexico border between 1990 and 2016 is 224, according to Vanda Brown, a journalist at Brooklyn.com. Now, the current president, isn't really helping the situation either. The comments he has made about Mexicans are not just comments. They are the basis for his mass deportation policy. In 2016, when he was a nominee running for president, he stated that Mexican immigrants were rapists. He also questioned the competence of a Mexican-American judge just because of his ethnic background. These opinions have given fuel to the inappropriate racist views that Americans have on Mexicans. Now, of course, the Republicans in Congress have done their best to disassociate themselves from Trump's racist comments, yet they continue to step in line to help push his racist policies. Policies such as overthrowing DACA or attempting to limit the number of immigrants arriving from non-European countries. Now that I've covered why the wall is not needed and how the current administration is not really helping the situation, I kind of want to go over some alternatives that may help our situation with illegal immigration. A giant wall is not only expensive, but almost impossible to build. Also, its effectiveness is only limited to the individuals who are crossing the border by foot or by vehicle. So this only takes care of a small percentage of illegals. Now, according to Marco Rubio, 40% of illegal immigrants here in America are immigrants who came here legally and basically just overstayed their visas. So it's important, so we should try to prioritize what we should be, I'm losing my train of thought. We should try to, we should make taking care of visas a priority over building a wall. But how do we do that without racially profiling and treating individuals as if they were second-class citizens? Another approach that we can take is come with an agreement with Mexico. Use the money that Trump is trying to build a wall with and build facilities that would house illegal immigrants while they go through a 1-3 year program that would get them acclimated to our culture and society. For employment, the companies that are currently abusing these individuals by paying them under the table would have to go through these facilities for hiring. Now, if these companies are now found using and still abusing these individuals, we would be heavily fined. American history proves that the U.S. is known as the land of opportunity to new immigrants who are looking to better their lives. Like I stated before, these group of people, I believe, have improved our country with the ability to put in hard work and have enriched our culture. Labeling these group of people as criminals, rapists, or drug dealers doesn't help the perception of these people in America and will prevent us from moving in the right direction as a country. If we look at the alternate solutions in building a wall, maybe we can rekindle our relationship with Mexico and find out the solution to our immigration problem.